I don't know.
Nationalism has so many definitions, like excessive patriotism, chauvinism, national spirit or aspirations, an idiom or trait peculiar to a nation. But seriously, do you even know what chauvinism is? Because I don't. So I'm going to say nationalism is the feeling of loyalty and pride to one's own nation and the desire for that nation to develop more power and prestige, and sometimes sinks their own individuality. But do not confuse yourself with patriotism and nationalism, because patriotism is a defensive nature both militarily and culturally. It is the feeling of wanting to defend your nature, but nationalism is the feeling of wanting to develop your nature. That's the difference, so do not confuse yourself. The first roots of nationalism are probably to be found in the ancient Hebrews, who conceived of themselves as both a chosen people, that is, a people as a whole superior to all other peoples. But those are just the roots. However, the University of Glamorgan stated that in reality, nationalism was created by the political structures of the French Revolution. Nationalism has many words to describe it, like respect, loving, pride, and defend. All these words are what the people feel towards their country. And why? Because they have identity. They have religion and their language, and they have their own cultural dances or traditions. That's why they have nationalism. These identities are the cause of nationalism. Remember the Boxer Rebellion, where the Chinese people thought they wanted foreigners to get out of their country? That is the feeling of nationalism. They wanted to keep their culture and religion like the way it is when their country was closed. Those people who had that feeling were called nationalists. Do you want to know what the effects of nationalism is? Well, here's an example. If there were four nationalists and a nation, then these nationalists would want to build up to advance their nation. And if they find that there are foreigners who will make their nation not good or less developed like what they think, then they will kick out these foreigners or try to make their country developed as it is. And the effects is that the people or the nationalists are willing to develop and support their own nation. And they sometimes don't care about their individuality, but they care about the nation as a whole.